The days are empty, the nights are cold. I reach for warmth, but nothing holds. Your absence lingers like a fading light. I'm lost in shadows, lost in night. I try to stand, I try to breathe, but every step is another grief. I wither without you, the world feels bare and gray. Every heartbeat, every thought drifts further away. I search for something, but it's never in view. I crumble quietly, I wither without you. The memories burn like fragile glass. I touch the past, but it won't last. The laughter we shared, the moments we knew are gone like whispers gone with you. I try to move, I try to stay, but life feels hollow in every way. I wither without you, the world feels bare and gray. Every heartbeat, every thought drifts further away. I search for something, but it's never in view. I crumble quietly, I wither without you. And maybe one day the pain will fade, but tonight I linger in the shade. I carry the emptiness you left behind, a hollow echo in my mind. I wither without you, every breath feels wrong. The silence swallows me, the nights are too long. I reach for nothing, I reach for truth, but it's gone like you. I wither without you, forever missing you. The dawn will come, but I remain a shadow of love, a lingering pain. The world goes quiet, the shadows fall. I hear your absence in every hall. The spaces between the words reset, echo like ghosts inside my head. I try to speak, I try to cry, but the silence only asks me why. Silence consumes my heart, it devours the light inside. Every memory, every scar lives where I can't confide. I reach for something, but nothing comes apart. Silence consumes my heart and tears me from the start. The nights are long, the days feel eternal death. I walk through echoes of what you left unsaid. Every whisper, every sigh falls into the dark where answers die. I try to move, I try to fight, but silence pulls me through the night. Silence consumes my heart, it devours the light inside. Every memory, every scar leaves where I can't confide. I reach for something, but nothing comes apart. Silence consumes my heart and tears me from the start. And maybe one day the sound will break and I'll find a way to escape. But tonight I linger, I fall apart. Silence consumes my heart. Silence consumes my heart. It's written in my veins. Every hope, every dream buried under chains. I reach for nothing, I reach for it, but all I find is despair. Silence consumes my heart, and I'm trapped in this. The world moves on, but I remain. Silence consumes my heart again. The stars are cold, the moon is dim. I walk along where you once had been. Every street, every quiet space reminds me of your vanished face. I call your name into the dark, but the silence leaves its mark. Nights echo your absence, every shadow knows my pain. The air feels heavy, and nothing feels the same. I reach for memory, but they slip like sand. Nights echo your absence, I can't hold your hand. Laughter we shared is gone like rain. I feel it falling again and again. I speak in whispers, I speak in vain, but only the night replies my pain. I try to sleep, I try to hide, but the echoes pull me inside. Nights echo your absence, every shadow knows my pain. The air feels heavy, and nothing feels the same. I reach for memories, but they slip like sand. Nights echo your absence, I can't hold your hand. Maybe someday the light will return, maybe my heart will stop the burn. But tonight I'm trapped, I'm still confined to the echoes you left behind. took. I reach for nothing, I reach for air, but your presence isn't there. And I said for your absence, and I remain in despair. The night stretches on, the stars stay clear. Forever I hear your absence here. The walls are cold, the nights are long. I reach for you, but you're gone. Every touch I thought was true fades away like morning dew. I thought love would stay, would mend my heart, but it slipped away, tore me apart. Love left me empty, a hollow I can't fill. Every memory, every dream leaves in the quiet still. I try to move, I try to breathe, but the emptiness won't leave. Love left me empty, and it haunts me endlessly. I see a shadow in every room, laughter now swallowed by gloom. I call your name into the air, but nothing answers, no one's there. I try to hold, I try to stay, but love just quietly walked away. Love left me empty, a hollow I can't fill. Every memory, every dream lives in the quiet still. I try to move, I try to breathe, but the emptiness won't leave. Love left me empty, and it haunts me endlessly. Maybe one day I'll find the light, but tonight I drown in endless night. I carry the absence, I carry the pain. Love left me empty like falling rain. Love left me empty, and I can't find a way. Every heartbeat, every sigh echoes what you didn't stay. I reach for nothing, I reach for truth, but all that's left is the proof. Love left me empty forever. The night holds me, the shadows stay. Love left me empty and I decay. The hours crawl, the night is still. I sit alone against my will. Every shadow stretches along, every heartbeat feels so wrong. I hope for something I hope for light, but all I feel is endless night. I wait for nothing, the silence keeps me here. Every dream I heard disappears in fear. I reach for someone, but no one's near. I wait for nothing, and the emptiness is clear. The streets are empty, the walls are bare. I call your name, but no one's there. Every memory drifts like smoke, every promise, every hope. I thought the world would understand, but life just slips right through my hands. I wait for nothing, the silence keeps me here. Every dream I had disappears in fear. I reach for someone, but no one's near. I wait for nothing, and the emptiness is clear. Maybe someday the light will find a way to heal this broken mind, but until then I remain waiting for nothing to pay. I wait for nothing, the night swallows me whole. Every heartbeat, every tear leaves an empty soul. I reach for meaning, I reach for air, but all I find is despair. I wait for nothing, and nothing waits for me there. The world moves on, I stay the same. I wait for nothing, and nothing cares. I try to speak, but no words remain. The night is heavy, filled with pain. Every thought I can't release falls into darkness, never peace. I call for help, I call in vain. The shadows echo back my strain. Shadows swallow my voice, they consume the sound inside. Every cry, every choice is lost where I can't hide. I reach for light, but only darkness replies. Shadows swallow my voice and my soul complies. The walls are silent, the air is still. I hear the emptiness that always willed. Every heartbeat trapped in chains, every whisper turns to rain. I try to break, I try to fight, but shadows on the night. Shadows swallow my voice, they consume the sound inside. will hear the silent scream I hold so near. But tonight I fade, I fall, I lose the only voice the shadows choose. Shadows swallow my voice, they know my pain too well. Every word, every sound leaves where darkness dwells. I reach for hope, I reach for air, but only shadows are there. Shadows swallow my voice and I vanish in despair. The night is quiet, the world moves on. Shadows swallow my voice, and I am gone. The night is long, the room is cold. I reach for you, but there's no hope. Every pillow knows my pain, every memory calls your name. I try to sleep, I try to hide, but the emptiness is by my side. Tears stain empty sheets where your presence used to lie. Every heartbeat echoes, every whisper turns to sigh. I reach for warmth, I reach for you, but the night reminds me it's through. Tears stain empty sheets that nothing can undo. Shadows linger on the floor, I count the moments, I count no more. Your laughter's gone, your touch has fled. I sleep beside the memories instead. I call your name into the night, but silence answers, void of light. Tears stain empty sheets where your presence used to lie. Every heartbeat echoes, every whisper turns to sigh. I reach for warmth, I reach for you, but the night reminds me it's through. Tears stain empty sheets and nothing can undo. Maybe someday I'll find release, maybe someday the pain will cease, but tonight I linger in the ache of every tear, every heartbreak. Tears stain empty sheets, they mark the love we lost. Every shadow, every sigh comes with a heavy cost. I reach for nothing, I reach for air, but only sorrow's there. Tears stain empty sheets, and you're no empty sheets. The night drifts heavy, the stars are dim. I walk alone, the light is slim. Every step I take feels wrong. Every heartbeat fades too long. I call for something, I call in vain, but only echoes answer my pain. My soul feels lost in the quiet of the night. Every dream I held fades out of sight. I reach for hope, but it slips away. My soul feels lost, and it cannot stay. The walls remember the things I hide. The shadows whisper where I cry. Every memory a burning flame. Every joy replaced by shame. I try to fight, I try to breathe, but the darkness refuses to leave. My soul feels lost in the quiet of the night. Every dream I held fades out of sight. I reach for hope, but it slips away. My soul feels lost, and it cannot stay. Maybe someday the sun will rise and show a path beyond these skies. But tonight I linger, I drift, I fall. My soul feels lost through it all. My soul feels lost, it drifts without a guide. Every shadow, every fear is where I reside. I reach for nothing, I reach for it, but all I find is despair. My soul feels lost, and it's always there. The night surrounds me, I remain. My soul feels lost in silent pain. The door closed quiet, the room feels cold. I thought I'd be ready, but I wasn't bold. Every shadow lingers, every corner waits for the echoes of you and all our fate. I try to move, I try to heal, but the absence is heavier than I can feel. stayed too long, it filled the spaces of my heart. Every memory, every song reminds me of what's torn apart. I reach for nothing, I reach for air, but the silence is everywhere. Goodbye stayed too long, and I'm trapped in despair. The nights are long, the days are gray. I see a ghost in every way. The laughter faded, the warmth is gone. I face the world, but I can't move on. I speak to shadows, I speak to pain. The goodbye echoes through my veins. Goodbye stayed too long, it filled the spaces of my heart. Every memory, every song reminds me of what's torn apart. I reach for nothing, I reach for air, but the silence is everywhere. Goodbye stayed too long, and I'm trapped in despair. Maybe someday the wounds will fade. Maybe I'll find the strength I need to take. But tonight I linger, I fall, I stay. Goodbye stay too long, you won't go away. Goodbye stay too long, and it haunts the nights I keep. Every heartbeat, every sigh follows me into my sleep. I reach for meaning, I reach for light, but goodbye remains in sight. I stay too long, and I can't make it right. The stars fade slowly, the night drifts on. Goodbye stay too long, and you're still gone. The night is quiet, the world's asleep. I hold the memories I cannot keep. Every hope I had, every wish I made, shattered now in shadows they fade. I try to mend, I try to heal, but the pieces remain too sharp to feel. I carry broken dreams, they weigh me down inside. Every tear, every fear I've tried to hide, I reach for nothing but the fragments in my hands. I carry broken dreams through deserted lands. The stars look distant, the sky is dim. I trace the outlines of what could have been. Every smile that slipped away, every promise that couldn't stay. I thought I'd find a way to hope, but the dreams turned empty, the nights grew cold. I carry broken dreams, they weigh me down inside. Every tear, every fear I've tried to hide, I reach for nothing but the fragments in my hands. I carry broken dreams through deserted lands. Maybe one day the pieces will align, but tonight I stumble through the line. I hold the ruins, I hold the pain, the broken dreams that still remain. I carry broken dreams, they follow where I go. Every memory, every loss leaves its quiet echo. I reach for meaning, I reach for light, but all I find is night. I carry broken dreams and they won't let me go. Dawn may come, the stars may gleam, but I still carry broken dreams. The night arrives, the world grows still. I feel the cold that I can't kill. Every shadow calls to me, every corner hides what I can't see. I try to run, I try to fight, but darkness owns the endless night. Darkness knows my name, it whispers all my fears. Every scar, every shame echoes through the years. I reach for light, I reach for peace, but the night won't release. Darkness knows my name, and it won't let me leave. The stars are distant, the moon is pale. I walk a path that seems to fail. Every step is drawn in pain, every breath is shadows chain. I try to speak, I try to breathe, but darkness takes what I believe. Darkness knows my name, it whispers all my fears. Every scar, every shame echoes through the years. I reach for light, I reach for peace, but the night won't release. Darkness knows my name, and it won't let me leave. away. Darkness knows my name. It follows where I roam. Every heartbeat, every thought carries me back home. I reach for hope, I reach for it, but the night is always there. Darkness knows my name, and I remain aware. Drifts quiet, the stars remain. Darkness knows my name again. Again. The night is quiet, but the walls still speak of broken moments of what I see. Every shadow holds a trace of fear. Every heartbeat knows you're not here. I try to scream, I try to fight, but the silence answers in the night. Pain whispers in silence, it lingers where I hide. Every memory, every loss fills the empty inside. I reach for nothing, I reach for life, but all I find is the night. Pain whispers in silence, and it stays with me tonight. The floor remembers every step I take, the echoes of mistakes I can't make. Every corner hides a fragile trace of love and loss, of empty space. I speak in whispers, I speak in vain, but pain returns again and again. Pain whispers in silence, it lingers where I hide. Every memory, every loss fills the empty inside. I reach for nothing, I reach for life, but all I find is the night. Pain whispers in silence, and it stays with me tonight. Maybe someday someone will hear the quiet cries I hold so near. But tonight I fade, I fall, I lose the only voice that pain can choose. Pain whispers in silence, it knows my heart too well. Every scar, every tear leaves where darkness dwells. I reach for meaning, I reach for air, but only sorrow is there. Pain whispers in silence, and I'm trapped in despair. on. The world turns fast, but pain whispers in silence, and it lasts. I held back words I wanted to say. Watch you drift slowly away. Every moment I didn't try now lingers like a fading sky. I thought there'd be more time, more chance, but life doesn't wait for circumstance. I love too slowly, and the world moved on. Every heartbeat I waited to give is now a ghost that's gone. I reach for forever, but you said right through. I love too slowly, and I lost you too. The nights are heavy, the stars are dim. I replay the past, I can't begin. Every laugh, every smile I missed haunts me now in the coldness. I wanted to show, I wanted to stay, but I waited and you walked away. I love too slowly, and the world moved on. Every heartbeat I waited to give is now a ghost that's gone. I reach for forever, but you slip right through. I love too slowly, and I lost you too. Maybe one day I'll learn to try before the moment passes by, but tonight I linger in regret, in the love I couldn't give yet. I love too slowly, and the night remembers well. Every unspoken word, every mischance, every story I can't tell. I reach for nothing, I reach for you, but the past won't let me through. I love too slowly, and I lost you too. The world keeps turning, the stars move on. I love too slowly, and you are gone. Your name still sleeps inside this room, in half-lit nights and cheap perfume. I fold my pain until the dark, pretend I'm fine but leave a mark. Every smile I try to fake cracks a little when I wake. I learn to breathe without your touch, but breathing never feels like much. I don't scream, I don't fight, I just fade a little every night. Your memory burns quiet, like a fire with no light. No smoke, no sound, but it's burning me down inside. kept the pieces you forgot. Every promise, every thought. You moved on like I was there. I stayed where we were everywhere. I don't ask, I don't beg, I just bleed through what's left. Your memory burns quiet, like a fire with no light, no smoke, no sound, but it's burning me down inside. I don't cry, I stay silent, let the hurt stay private. Your memory burns quiet, and I let it. If I scream, would it fade or just echo your name? I've learned pain doesn't shout, it just stays. Your memory burns quiet in the calm of my mind. Almost every love left behind. I don't hear, I survive it every night. I deny it, your memory burns quiet all the time. No ashes fall, no warning signs, just still burning, quiet in my life, quiet in my life. We were fine in the quiet moments, laughing like nothing could break. I trusted every word you whispered, never thought love could slip away. 1 second felt like forever, the next you were already gone. No signs, no cracks in the ceiling, just silence proving me wrong. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't say goodbye, you just let me fall without a reason why. Heart shadow without warning, no sound when they split in two. One day holding my hands, the next day I'm losing you. No thunder, no storming, just love turning cold and gone. Heart shadow without warning, and I'm standing alone. Your side of the bed stays empty, your name still lives in my phone. I replay every little moment, wondering where I went wrong. You left like it wasn't nothing, like I was easy to lose. I stayed with 1,000 questions and memories I didn't choose. You looked me in the eyes, said everything was fine, then walked away and crossed the line. Our shadow without warning, no sound when they split in two. One day I'm holding my hands, the next day I'm losing you. No thunder, no storming, just love turning cold and gone. Heart shadow without warning, and I'm standing nights that never end. You broke me without knowing and never looked back again. Heart shattered without warning, in the calm and the light, not in fights or explosions, just a quiet goodbye. No closure, no warning, just echoes carrying on. Hearts shattered without warning, and I'm left to be strong. No warning signs, no last embrace, just love breaking in a silent place. The room is loud with nothing said. Your ghost still lying in my bed. I count the cracks along the wall. Each one knows why I didn't call. My phone lights up, but not your name. I breathe in hurt, I breathe out shame. The world keeps spinning like I'm fine, but I'm losing pieces of my mind. I smile just to keep the peace, while I sink beneath the peace. I'm drowning and crying, no waves, no sun, just thoughts pulling me down. I scream in silence, no one around. I'm drowning in quiet, and I can't get out. I walk through days on broken sleep, holding secrets I can't keep. Every laugh feels out of place, every mirror knows my face. You said you'd stay, you said always. Now always hurts me every day. I replay words you never meant and punish myself for what I felt. I don't ask for rescue signs, I just fade between the lines. I'm drowning in quiet, no waves, no sound, just thoughts pulling me down. I scream in silence, no one around. I'm drowning in quiet, and I can't get out. If I sink, will you notice? If I break, will you show? Pain doesn't need an ocean to pour you below. I'm drowning in quiet, in calm and light, in rooms full of people at night. I smile through violence inside my mind. I'm drowning in quiet all the time. No sirens, no goodbye, just me learning how to drown inside. We talked in looks, no words, let the moment speak for us. I thought crime meant we were safe, didn't know it was where we'd fade. I held my breath to keep the peace peace. You held your truth and let me bleed every pause. I let you in. Was love already wearing thin? I waited for you to say my name. You waited for the right escape. Love slipped through silence, right out of our hands. No fights, no violence, just space where we stood and fell. I stayed, you hid it, till nothing was left to say. Love slipped through silence and walked away. Between the lines you wrote, every fine you never spoke. Your eyes were somewhere far from me. While I begged for honesty, I blamed myself for needing love, for knocking on a closed door. You called it calm, I called it pain. We lost everything in what we didn't say. I mistook distance for grace. You already in another place. Love slipped through silence, right out of our hands. No fights, no violence, just space where we stood and fell. Slipped through silence and walked away. If I'd raised my voice, would you stay? Or was the ending written before the quiet came? Love slipped through silence, soft and slow. Not in anger, not in blow. Just two hearts drifting apart in a road I felt too cold. I slipped through silence and we let it. No last word, no goodbye, just love faded in the quiet. I learned to smile under low light, had me shaking in the night. Everyone sees me standing tall, they don't see me crack at all. I wear my hurt like second skin, let the world believe I'm thin. Every step feels like a lie, but I keep walking by. I don't fall where people stay, I fall where no one looks my way. I break in shadows, out of sight, hold my breath through every night. No one hears me coming apart. I break in shadows with my heart. Speaking half truths, half replies. Keep my pain behind lies. If I stop, I'm scared I'll drown. So I move without a sound. Every room feels temporary. Every touch feels secondary. I learned how to disappear, even when I'm standing here. I don't scream, I don't confess, I just quietly collapse. I break in shadows out of sight. Hold my breath through every night. No one hears me coming apart. I break in shadows with my heart. If I asked, would you stay or would you turn and walk away? So I carry this alone, make the dark my only home. I break in shadows every day. Fade a little more this way. I keep the pieces in the dark. I break in shadows where you are. No witnesses, no sound, just me breaking where I'm not found. I still sleep on your side of the bed, even though you're gone. Your coffee cup is gathering dust like we never moved on. Every street knows our names, every song feels wrong. I'm living in familiar places, but I don't belong. I try to fix the silence, try to breathe alone, but every door I open feels colder than before. Nothing feels like home since you walked away. These walls don't hold me, they just hear me break. I smile with strangers, but all hollow inside. Nothing feels like home when you're not mine. I unpacked all the memories, but left the name. Your laughter still echoes in the pouring rain. I traced your name in the dawn just to feel okay, but the comfort I'm chasing keeps slipping away. I've been everywhere but nowhere, trying not to fall. If love was a shelter, I lost it all. And nothing feels like home since you said goodbye. Every night feels longer, every truth's a lie. I learned how to survive, but not how to stay strong. Nothing feels like home when love is gone. If home's where the heart is, then mine's lost in you. I trade every Nothing feels like home without your name. These hands are empty, this love's in flames. I found no places where I still want. Nothing feels like home. Nothing feels like home. Can live anywhere, just not where you're gone. Your shadow still breathes in this room, even when my lights are low. I hear your voice in empty halls, saying things I'll never know. Time keeps moving, I stay still like I'm scared of what's next. Every memory cuts deeper when I try to forget. I shut my eyes to sleep at night, but you're wide awake inside. Ghosts linger in darkness where love used to stay. They whisper your name when I look away. I'm haunted by moments we couldn't outgrow. Ghosts linger in darkness, they won't let me go. Your clothes still hang like promises that never came true. I talk to the silence like it sounds like you. I trace our past in broken glass. Every word feels sharp. You left without closure and took my heart. I tried to run, I tried to heal, but pain remembers what I would feel. Ghosts linger in darkness behind every smile. They follow my footsteps, my laughter, my light, but all the letters still feel them inside. Ghosts linger in darkness, they don't say goodbye. If love is a memory, then mine's a scar. I carry your absence wherever you are. I don't fear the night, I fear being alone with all these ghosts. I still call home. Ghosts linger in darkness when hope fades away. They live in the silence of words we didn't say. I'm learning to breathe, but I'm still too close. Ghosts linger in darkness like love turned to ghosts. I turned on the light, but you stayed.